Hello, good afternoon, students. Good morning, students. Not good afternoon. Good morning. Yeah, good morning, Bindushree. Yeah, all of you, good morning. Anusha, Monisha, Savita, Bindushree, Abhigna, Suhas, Nikhil, Pooja, Chaitana, everybody. Fatima, Tanushri, Ravi Surya. Yes, Himashri. All of you. Good morning. How are you? I hope you are all doing well. Right? Nice weekend. You wrote test well. I think PTB was there, no, for you maths and physics, I think, right? Yeah, you had written, right? Next week, I think bio and chemistry you will have PTB. Okay. So what is the chapter? What are the chapters announced for you for PTB? Biology. Which are the chapters announced for the PTB exam? Not yet announced. Okay, you will announce. You will get announcement. Yeah. Okay, I will only tell you PTB is board examination. Okay. So I will ask you, we have to start from the beginning. PTB, you have not written one also in biology. Have you written one biology exams in PTB? Both of, not both of them, one of the batch has written, I think. One more batch, second batch has not written. Yes or no? Manasa, your video is on. Yeah, first batch has written. Second batch has not written. So first batch written students have written on angiosperm morphology, right? Yeah. So for coming PTB, so let me include only human physiology. Is it fine? Digestion, respiration, circulation. Three things. Is it fine? Batch 2 students should tell me. Batch 1 students are okay. Okay, because they have written already. Is it okay? Okay, fine then. So what I'll show you is what is the way of asking question. Question paper pattern I'll give you today. Then how to write biology answers. I'll give once a small background on this. Okay. Board exam how to write. Okay. So all of you batch 2 students, batch 1 students all have to concentrate now. Right. All are there already. Okay. Okay. So I'll just give you what are the ways they will ask you questions. First thing, you will have 1 mark questions. So 1 mark question, how much? If it is a 70, see biology, physics, chemistry, you will have 70 marks for the board. I hope you know this. 70 marks question paper will be there in the board exam, PTB. That is the regular board examination, right? In this, for this 70 marks of biology exam, you will have 1 mark questions, 2 mark question, 3 mark question, and 5 mark questions. Okay. So part A contains 1 mark questions, part B contains 2 mark questions, part C contains 3 mark questions, part D contains 5 mark questions. Under 5 mark questions, we have part 1, question number 1, and the main Roman 1, Roman 2. I'll just write it on the board, you'll just check it, how it will be, the pattern I'll give you. So all of you just concentrate. In biology, one thing is important whenever you are writing any test. From 2 mark onwards, if necessary, you feel you should draw the diagram. Okay? They will not ask you to draw and explain. So, what is the information they will give it on the board or in this board examination? There will be a note. So, draw diagrams wherever necessary. This is the first important thing in biology, right? And unlabeled drawings, diagrams, fetch no marks. So if you just draw and leave it, no marks for that. Okay. And drawing in pencil is compulsory. Drawing pen, 0 marks. Got it? So this is a note format. Okay. What is the question paper pattern? Okay. Question paper in biology looks like this. You understand this properly. First is part A. Part A, you will have to write 1 mark questions, 1 word or a sentence each. So 1 into 10, 10 marks, 10 questions will be there. If it is 70 mark paper, if it is a maximum 70, just I am giving you 73, 10 count one and right? Then all are compulsory questions. Compulsory means all you have to write. There is no choice in part 1. Next comes part 2, part B. So here you have to write few sentences or a paragraph each. Okay, all are 2 mark questions. 2 mark questions. 2 into normally it will be 4, 8 marks will be there. If it is 70 marks or 50 marks, whatever it is. So here you will have, out of 4 you have to write, you will get 5 questions. 1 choice will be there. Out of that 4 you have to write, right? Then part C, it's a 3 mark questions. 3 mark questions. 3 into 4, 12. Okay. So totally in this you will have 5 questions given. Among that you have to write 4. Right? 3 mark questions, normally you will have to write 3 answers, 3 points or something like that. Right? Then part C, part D. Part D you will have the first one. Okay? In that, the first unit, right? This is the one having 5 mark questions. Okay? Right? Here already we have 20 plus 30 questions are 30 marks is already over. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 20 marks are left. In this, 5 mark questions are there. You have to write any 5 into 3 or 5 into 4. So many times they'll give you 2 only. 10. Okay. So you'll be getting 3 questions. Right? Then part 2 will be there again, 5 mark question. In this, you will be having 5 into 2, that is 10. So this 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Actually, you should write it 70, no? 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, you will have to write here 4 question. Okay. Then here 4 questions, 20. So it is totally like this. Again, here you will have to write, you will get 5 questions and that 4 you have to write. Here also you get 5 questions, you will write 4, right? This is a question paper pattern, totally 70 marks. 40 marks. Okay. So actually sometimes the question number will be more. In main examination we give, instead of 5, 6 questions they'll give, here 6 questions they'll give. So what happens, you will have choice. Bigger, more choice will be there. You will have to write this with the choice. Are you getting this? Are you watching on the board? The second batch students, you can write it down somewhere. Question paper pattern. Are you writing? Okay. Okay. The question numbers will change sometimes. Okay. Means here, instead of 4, they'll give more than this. But normally it is like that. 2 mark, 3 mark questions, 5 mark questions, part 1, part 2. So part 2 is normally based on the practicals. In main exam, we are not done practical part, I'll give regular theory only. Otherwise, we'll have practical questions. Did you write? Finish? For 35 points. 35 points, 35 marks. Neha, what is 35 points? 35 marks. That time the number will change here and there. If they give for 35 or 50 and all, but the pattern remains same, A, B, C, D. 1 mark, 2 mark, 3 mark, 5 mark questions. It's remaining same. Done all of you? Okay, then let's continue. Yesterday, last class, I finished about the vascular bundles. We'll now move on to the anatomy. Now, till now, I explained you only the types of tissues in plants. Now, we are going to study plant anatomy. Anatomy is study of internal morphology. And then how these tissues are arranged. So, that is the next unit. That is called as plant anatomy. Okay, let's begin with plant anatomy. Anatomy, or we also call it as internal morphology. Okay, so whenever you take the section of the plants, how they look like, okay, that's internal morphology. So first one, what you do is, this will be a practical thing for you. They'll give you the stems or roots or leaves of any plant. You have to take one thin blade. They'll ask you to get some all this some equipments with you. Thin blade you have to take, means new blade, unwrapped one blade, regular razor blade. Then take the stem like this and hold it. Imagine this is the stem like this. You have to hold the razor blade like this and take the sections like this. Can you make out sections? Very thin sections you are supposed to take, stem or root or whatever it is. After taking sections on the blade, we have a watch glass, small glass thing in which you have to put water and put the sections in that, right? Then in that, take a thin brush. You need all these things. Thin painting brush will be there. No, in that, with the help of the brush, you have to take the thin section and put it on the slide. Okay, slide will hakobeku, right? Then use a stain, something called a safranin stain. There is a safranin stain available in the lab. Safranin, it's a pink or red colored stain. Okay, so you have taken the section on the slide. Here is your section. You put one drop of small drop of safranin, little water, and mix it with this. Combine with this. The section take the color, right? Now the colored thing will have to be. This is the slide. Take one, another one is available is cover glass. Cover glass is the thin glass thing. You should put it on this. Okay. Then before that you can put some glycerin in it because it should not dry. Right. Put it under a microscope and observe how it looks like. This is the safranin stain we use in the lab. So all of they will give you safranin stain. Stain is the color which is taken up by the collenchyma and the sclerenchyma and xylem. Xylem take the stain. Cell wall stain it is. You understand? So now I'll give you how it looks under microscope, either the root or the stem. Got it? It's a practical part. Okay. In coming test and all, we'll include this also. Right? So let's now move on to the first anatomy, plant anatomy, first part. That is about the stem, the root. First, I'll start with the dicot root anatomy. Okay. This is the dicot root anatomy. Example we are taking is sunflower stem. It is named as Helianthus annum. That's the name of the sunflower plant. Separately you have to underline. So whenever you take the section and observe, don't write anything. When I'm talking here, don't write anything there. No messages and all to be written there. Now keep listening. So if you take the section of that, how it looks in the ground plan. First drawing I'm giving you is a ground plan, means overall ground plan, how it looks like. So it looks circular because they taken transverse section. Okay, So TS of the ground, the dicot root. Okay. It will be having the circular outline and we have number of root hairs. These are the root hairs. Okay. Then outermost layer of the root is called as the epiblema. Remember the name is epiblema, outer layer, right? Then next to that comes the cortex. The next layer is called the cortex. Then if you take the dicot stem, the central portion where xylem and phloem are present, this with the area, this part is called the endodermis. Endodermis is the innermost layer of the cortex. Okay. Inside the endodermis, you will get another layer. We call this as the pericycle. Okay. Another layer is pericycle. You should draw circular properly. Okay. Then within this, you get the xylem and phloem. I draw round properly because they are not looking round actually. This endodermis is pericycle. So inside this you get vascular tissues. You get xylem. I am drawing the pointed end at the periphery, large end at the center, showing protoxylem is here, metaxylem is here. Exarch xylem it is. Okay, it's an exarch xylem. In between you get phloem because you already know the roots will have the radial bundles. And the area after pericycle, whatever you are getting, this is called as the stellar area. Stele is the name you have to remember. Stele is the area within the pericycle where you get the vascular tissues is called the stele or stellar area. And here we get the xylem. In between you get the phloem. In the center there is some cavity, khali jaga idele. It is called the pith. This is the total structure of a dicot root in ground plan. Ground plan is the proper diagram. Ground plan is the basic plan. Like before you build the house, you will get one plan, right? Line diagram. Illi kitchen barutte, illi idu barutte, hall barutte anta. Adralle ittige illi iduvantella kodalla. Cupboard alli madadu ಹೇಳಿರಲ್ಲ. Just ground plan. It looks like this. Dicot root. Okay. But if you enlarge the portion of this, how you get it? So I write it as a enlarged sector or enlarged section. A portion I'm going to enlarge this much. This much I'm going to enlarge and show you. Okay. How it looks? First, it should look like curvature. Okay. Something like this. Curvature should come. Here the cells are barrel shaped parenchymatous. See, draw how I am drawing the same way. Not now when I ask you to draw. Now you keep watching how to draw the diagram. This is the epiblema layer and it has some outgrowths. These are nothing but the root hairs, right? Then comes the cortex. You can see here cortical cells are made up of parenchyma. This is a parenchyma having the cells which are circular with intracellular spaces free. Understand, I'm drawing the free intracellular spaces and circular cells. And the cortex is around 6 to 8 layered in dicot root. So you have to draw and don't show the space between the cells. Just like that, cell must have 3 side attachment. It should not be hanging freely in air, right? Then comes the stele, endodermis and the stele. So I'll draw common outline of the stele. Okay. Then I'll draw the endodermis first. See, this is the drawing oriented subject I told you already. You will get marks for this drawing. This is the endodermis having the cells that are again barrel shaped parenchyma. When I am drawing here, don't do anything else other than watching the drawing. Just watch how I am drawing because most of the time you will get less time for drawing these. This is the endodermis. Okay, to this these cells are attached. These are half cut cells always you should draw because this shows that still section is there. Okay, this is endodermis. Then below that comes the pericycle. Pericycle is again having barrel-shaped parenchyma cells, wide ones, but attached to the endodermis. And show the cells like this. When I'm writing here, don't wastage anything. Concentrate, like I'm also concentrating. You should not deviate from your concentration. Drawing is the most important thing for biology. You need to draw very beautiful diagrams. Technically, right drawings you have to draw. So this is the endodermis. Endodermis. Next layer is called as the pericycle. See, they should be attached to each other. So whenever I ask you to show me drawing, all these things I will ask you to redraw, because these are very important drawings for me, for you also in exam, and even in your practical record you have to draw. So look at these and draw it in the practical records later, because sometimes you may not get the proper drawings anywhere. That's why you have to draw properly now only. Then comes the xylem. You can see here after a pericycle there is a xylem. Xylem has a metaxylem at the center, protoxylem towards the periphery. Can you make out? This way. I am showing radial bundles where xylem and phloem are found in different radii. This is xylem. Dark, you have to darken the xylem units. Okay? Darken these. This is a metaxylem, this is protoxylem. So xylem has originated from outside to inside. It is called as the exarch xylem. Right? If you want, you can draw one more also. This is exarch xylem, and I am showing you 4 units. That is xylem 4, phloem 4. It is called the tetrarch condition. Here is the phloem tissue. For phloem, you should show sieve tube, companion cell, phloem parenchyma, and phloem fibers, thin cells. So only the one which looks very dark is your xylem. Phloem looks very dull in color because it has all living cells. So sieve tubes, companion cells, phloem, all angular cells you should draw. Right? Like this. Companion cells and sieve tubes. So like all the 4 sides you should draw sieve tubes and companion cells. Okay. Then at the in between xylem and phloem you get thin walled parenchyma tissue. It is undifferentiated parenchyma. Lightly you have to hold your pencil and draw this diagram, because this drawing is mostly you will draw this dark means then nothing is seen properly. This we call it as conjunctive tissue. Conjunctive tissue. Conjunctive tissue. Okay, only xylem I am darkening, not the phloem. Observe how I am drawing. You also have to follow this. Like this. Okay, xylem. Phloem only companion cells you are going to darken. Nothing else. Okay, and the conjunctive tissue should be drawn very lightly. And at the center, so all this is conjunctive tissue. What I am drawing here is a conjunctive tissue. Okay, and all the 4 sides you should draw phloem with a sieve tube, companion cell, phloem parenchyma, phloem fibers. Okay, always you should maintain this drawing. Whenever you draw phloem, you remember that you are drawing all the elements properly. Okay, this is conjunctive tissue, in between conjunctive tissue. Next class, for another anatomy, I will only make you to draw, observe properly. And at the center, there is a small or no pith. This portion is called the pith. Sometimes it is absent. This is conjunctive tissue at the sides I am drawing. Okay. So, what are this? This is xylem. This is phloem. That is conjunctive tissue, I told you. This is a pith, which may be present or sometimes it is absent in dicot stem. This is cortex. This is epiblema, outer layer. This is endodermis. This is called as the root hair. So this much is very, very important for examination to draw in our, even in your records and in your theory part. There will be last question. Can you see this drawing? Okay. Draw this thing. You have to write the heading. Wait, listen. First write the heading. One page you leave it. Okay. In book idre ಈ ಪೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಅನಾಟಮಿ ಅಂತ ಬರೆದು ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಡಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿ. ಇಲ್ಲದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪೇಜ್ ಇದೆ ಬೆಟರ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಡೈಕಾಟ್ ರೂಟ್ ಅನಾಟಮಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ರೈಟ್ ದ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಅನಾಟಮಿ ಆರ್ ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ ಮಾರ್ಫಾಲಜಿ. ನೀವು ಬರೆದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಹಿಂಗಿದ್ರೆ ಒಂದ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಫುಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದ್ಬಿಡಿ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಅನಾಟಮಿ ಹಿಸ್ಟಾಲಜಿ ಟು ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಅಂತ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ dicot root anatomy. Okay, write the heading dicot root anatomy. One page bitbidi. First one page ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದ್ಬಿಡಿ plant anatomy ಅಂತ ಬರೆದು ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಡಿ. Written. Next page ಅಲ್ಲಿ start with the TS of dicot root anatomy. And drawing I will give you less time. Because you will waste half of this, you can draw and leave it. Further you can complete it. Ella cells ಗುಂಡ್ಗೆ ಬರ್ಕೊಂತ ಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಏನಾದ್ರು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ಸುಜಲ್ ನೀನು. When I am talking, then after that only, no, I should write there. ನಾನು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಇರ್ರೆಲೆವೆಂಟ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀಯಾ ನೀನು? ಇದು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಅನಾಟಮಿ. ಹಿಸ್ಟಾಲಜಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಅನಾಟಮಿ, ವಾಸ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಬಂಡಲ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ರೈಟ್ ಹೆಡಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಅನಾಟಮಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ದಿಸ್. ಒಂದು ಪೇಜ್ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಶುರು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಡ್ರಾಯಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಕೊಡಿ. ಈಗ 11:56 ಆಗಿದೆ. ಓಕೆ, 12:05 ಫಿನಿಶ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎರಡು ಡ್ರಾಯಿಂಗ್. ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಡ್ರಾಯಿಂಗ್ ಡೈಕಾಟ್ ರೂಟ್ ಅನಾಟಮಿ. Yes, both you should write. That is the ground plan. This is section enlarged. ಎರಡು ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಡ್ರಾಯಿಂಗ್ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅವ್ನು ಲೇಬಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಬಿಡಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್, ಆಮೇಲೆ ನೋಡೋಣ. Draw both of them. So both of them you write. ಏನಮ್ಮ ಡೌಟ್? ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಟೆಲ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದಟ್ ಸ್ಟೀಲ್. ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನೀವು ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡು ಸುಜಲ್, ಬರೀ ನಿನ್ ಕಥೆಗಳು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಇನ್ನ ಕತೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದ್ರನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ಡ್ರಾ ಇಟ್. ಫಿನಿಶ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಡ್ರಾಯಿಂಗ್ ಸುಜಲ್? ದೆನ್ ಬರೀ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿ, ಇದು ಡ್ರಾಯಿಂಗ್ ಟೈಮ್ ತಗೊಂತದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. Once you finish, I want you to see your diagram. Then I'll start with the note points. ಹೆಡಿಂಗ್ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಹಿಲಿಯಾಂತ ಸ್ಯಾನಮ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸುಜಲ್, ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಹಿಲಿಯಾಂತ ಸ್ಯಾನಮ್? ಉಮೇರ ಅಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ಬರ್ದಿಯಮ್ಮ? ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ನೀನು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ದೂರ ದೂರಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ರೆ ಸೆನ್ಸು ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಮೇಕ್ ಯು ರೀಡ್ ರಾವ್ ನೌ. Okay, written. Wait. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಮುಗಿಸಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದೇ ಸರ್ತಿ you show me. Okay, not now. Fill it. Okay, show Humaira. Let me see. No, last section. Properly show me. No, wrong it is. Endodermis, you saw how I drew? You have drawn one circle and in that you have made some circle, half circles. It's a wrong diagram. Wrong, ma. Redraw that. Listen. See how I showed this. You observe. You are made like this and drawn like this. It's wrong. I said you are drawing like this and then you are showing both sides like this. This is wrong, this is right. Make like that. All of you. Sushanta, cordial. You are asking as if something is wrong with me. Show me properly, Ravi Surya. No, cells should not be flying like that. Cortex cells, no, you have showed all flying cells. Each cell should be attached to other 3 cells. Understood? Don't show them flying. They should be attached. Jeevan Kumar, show properly. See, the outline is round, no, this way. Not drawn flat. How flat can be there? We have taken section of that. You should be arc-like. Ravi Surya, you can switch off your video. Show Raksha. Wait, I'll check. Phloem is not seen properly. I showed some YouTube's comparisons you should draw. Raksha, draw phloem properly. Anusha. Okay, but phloem will show some dark cells. In phloem will show some dark cells. Jeevan Kumar, Ravi Surya. Listen, Ravi Surya, you are not supposed to fill small cells in between. Listen. All cells should be same size. Therefore, later you redraw. Okay, Ravi Surya. Right now you leave it. Next time you can correct it later. Tanushri. Yeah, she is okay. Tanushri is okay. Humera. Okay, right, ma. Right. Asima. Array, yaar, it has become flat. A circle you should draw. Asima. See, the whole thing, your pitch and the whole steel is rounded back. Okay? Circle it. Monica. Okay, Monica, you should draw properly the cells. Xylem, let's darken it. Xylem, don't worry. Okay, done then. So first I'll give points. Later, you ask me doubts. Write down. Dicot root in TS. Dicot root in TS. TS and then Yes. Appears circular in outline. Appears circular in outline. Still anybody is drawing? Still anybody is drawing? Yeah, I'm waiting. Begam mugskolli. 2 more minutes, finish it. Anjan Shetty ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. Show properly. ಬ್ಲರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಕಣ್ಣು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ, ಅದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಇಡಿ, ನೋಡಿ ಫೋಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಬರ್ದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಲೈನ್ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಬರ್ದಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಡ್ರಾಯಿಂಗ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಯಿಂಟೆಡ್ ಎಂಡ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಅಟ್ ದ ಪೆರಿಫೆರಿ, ವೈಡ್ ಎಂಡ್ಸ್ ಅಟ್ ದ ಸೆಂಟರ್. ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ ನೋಡು. ವರ್ಷಿತಾ ಸೈಡ್ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ವರ್ಷಿತಾ ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡಂಗಿಲ್ಲಮ್ಮ ಇದನ್ನ. See how I drawn. You are drawn straight. Make it half circle like angular. What is the correct area? Okay, write down. Dicot root in TS transection appears circular in outline with following tissue details. With following tissue details. First one, epiblema. It is the outermost layer of roots consisting of barrel shaped parenchyma cells that are in single layers. Barrel shaped parenchyma cells that are in single layer. Next, the unicellular outgrowths of epiblema. The unicellular outgrowths of epiblema are called root hairs. Unicellular outgrowths of epiblema are called root hairs. Next, cortex. Second one, Second one, cortex. It is found below epidermis. And it consists of circular parenchyma cells. It is found below epiblema. It consists of circular parenchyma cells. That are loosely held. Loosely andre dur that are loosely held. Next, in dicot roots, cortex is of 7 to 8 layer thick. In dicot roots, cortex is of 7 to 8 layer thick. In dicot roots, I am repeating, cortex is of 7 to 8 layers thick. Next, endodermis. It is innermost layer of cortex. It is the innermost layer of cortex. It is made up of single layered parenchyma. It's made up of single layered parenchyma. What is that, Toshita? You want to show me drawing? Drawing now not required. First write it. Single layered parenchyma. Cells are barrel shaped. Toshita, why are you switching on your video again and again? Cells are barrel shaped. Next, listen. Listen now, as you are having a question, I will explain. So this is endodermis. Endodermis, here is the endodermis. It is the innermost layer of cortex. Okay. After endodermis, you get pericycle. From pericycle onwards, everything is called as a stele. So stele andre idu ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರೋದಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಬರೋದು, ಇದೆಲ್ಲನೂ ಬಂದು stele ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Stele is all the units contained within the endodermis are called as stele. Okay. Endodermis is the innermost layer of cortex. Pericycle is the outermost layer of stele. STELE. Stele and area containing vascular tissue is called as the stele. Other horagada layer is pericycle. Okay. Now listen. Here endodermis is the cells of the roots. They normally on their tangential wall, in the side walls, ಕೆಲವಿಂಗ್ thickenings ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Can you make out? But these thickenings are absent on the opposite side of xylem. Xylem ಎಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿ thickenings ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಅದರ next cells ಗೆ ಹಿಮ್ಮ thickenings ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು? ಎಲ್ಲಿ xylem ಬರ್ತೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಒಂದ್ ಎರಡು cells thickenings ಬರಿಬಾರ್ದು. ಮುಂದೆ ಮತ್ತೆ thickenings ಬರಿಬೇಕು. These tangential walls are the side walls here. We call them as tangential walls. These thickenings are called as Casparian thickenings. These thickenings I label it now. These are called Casparian thickenings. Everywhere other than the cells opposite to xylem. Endodermis ಮೇಲೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ only the cells opposite to xylem. ಇದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಇದರ ಅಕ್ಕಪಕ್ಕ ಎರಡು ಮೂರು cells ಬರಿಬೇಡಿ. next ಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬರೀರಿ thickenings. ಇವಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ Casparian thickenings ಅಂತ. Okay? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Casparian thickenings ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು only in the endodermis. Endodermal cells ಅಲ್ಲಿ all other cells other than some of the cells opposite to protoxylem. You don't get the Casparian thickenings opposite to protoxylem. Okay? ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಇರಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ Casparian thickenings are made up of something called as suberin. Name of the chemical is suberin. Suberin is a waterproof content. It is not allowing water to enter. So root hairs will absorb water, no? It will enter from the root hairs to the cortex cells 1, 2, 3, 4 ಎಲ್ಲ line ಬಂದು then it should go to the xylem. It will enter the xylem through these endodermal cells that don't have thickenings. Can you make out? These cells have not shown the thickenings opposite to protoxylem. Okay? ಈ cells ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ thickenings ಇಲ್ಲ ಈ cells ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ passage cells ಅಂತ. ಯಾವುದು passage cells ಅಂದ್ರೆ the type of endodermal cells opposite to the protoxylem that do not have the Casparian thickenings are called the passage cells. ಯಾಕೆ passage cells ಅಂತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ they help in conducting water from cortex to the xylem which is absorbed by the root hairs. root hairs ಇಂದ ಬಂದಿರೋದು ಹಿಂಗೆ ಅಂತ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು endodermal ಇಂದ passage cell ಇಂದ ದಾಟ್ಕೊಂಡು xylem ಎಂಟರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ xylem ಇಂದ root ಇಂದ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. That is what is the important function of passage cell. So how do you define passage cell? They are the modified endodermal cells of the root that lack Casparian thickenings but help in water conduction from cortex to the xylem. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಇದು passage cell. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? ಆಮೇಲೆ ಬಂದು pericycle ಬರ್ತೀನಿ barrel shaped parenchymal cells. ಆಮೇಲೆ xylem phloem ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ alternate ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ radial bundles. 4 xylem 4 phloem patches we call it as tetrarch bundle. Xylem arrangement ಹೆಂಗಿದೆ? protoxylem is periphery, metaxylem at the center, that is exarch xylem. ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಬರೀಬೇಕು ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಓಕೆ ರೈಟ್ ಆನ್. ಎಂಡೋಡರ್ಮಿಸ್ ಬರೀತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಈಗ ನೀವು. ಓಕೆ ಬ್ಯಾರಲ್ ಶೇಪ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಯು ರೈಟ್ the tangential walls. Tangential walls. Tangential walls of endodermis cells of endodermis cells are thickened with Casparian thickenings. Thickened with Casparian thickenings. ಈ ಬರ್ದಿ ನೋಡಿ Casparian thickenings. Nabita, can you see that? Yes, Casparian thickenings. In the bracket to write, chemically it is made up of suberin. Chemically it is made up of yadu Casparian thickenings. It's made up of suberin. 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 Which is waterproof. Which is waterproof. Done. Next, write passage cells. Passage cells. These are specialized endodermal cells of roots. These are specialized endodermal cells of roots that lack Casparian thickenings. That lack, L-A-C-K, lack Casparian thickenings. I repeat, these are specialized endodermal cells of roots that lack Casparian thickenings. One more question. Define passage cells. Bardra? I repeated, Kapita. That lack aspirin thickenings. They help in, they help in conducting water from cortex to the xylem. Conducting water from cortex to the xylem. Conducting water from cortex to the xylem. I ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಕಬಳ ಕೊಡಿತೀನಿ ಈಗ. ಬರೀ ಹೇಳಿದಿಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರು ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ದ ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನ. Help in conducting water from cortex to the xylem. ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ವಾ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲನೇಷನ್ ನೀವೇ ಹೇಳಿ ಮೇಲಿಂದ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ನಾನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ. So what's a function of passage cell ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನಾನು ಆಗ್ಲೇ ಬರೀ ನೋಡೋಣ. ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂ ಬಿಟ್ಟಾಕಿ ನನಗೆ ಹೇಳಿ ಈಗ. Tell me what is the function of passage cell. My voice stuck ಆಗಿದೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು ನೀನೇ ಬರೀಬೇಕೀಗಿದನ್ನ. I have already explained once, twice. I told you now. ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಬರೀರಿ ನೋಡೋಣ. Students, those who have written, who listen to my explanation should write. Passage cell function ಏನು? Conducting water from cortex to xylem. See, there it's written. Varshita has written, check it. Anjan Shetty, please tell me ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನೋ ಜುಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೇಲೆ. I am saying it. It helps in conducting water from cortex to the xylem. So clear it is. Very good. See, you can make out how girls are so much concentrating, boys are not concentrating. All girls are writing so well. Concentration is required. Very repeat madavalla. Put the brain in that, mind in that. Okay then. So keep the drawing with you. Then I'll explain you next thing. Next, right? Steel. Steel. Steel andre ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ steel start ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? From where the steel starts? Yeah, very good, Abhigna. Right. Steel is a part found within the endodermis. Steel is a part found within the endodermis. Done? Next. Pericycle, Cyridine. ಏನು XP ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಂಜನ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಏನದು XP ಏನೋ ಬರೀತಾನೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಏನಂಗಂದ್ರೆ pericycle. It is the outermost layer of steel. Pericycle, it is the outermost layer of steel. It is the outermost layer of steel. It is single layered. It is single layered with barrel shaped parenchyma cells. It is single layered with barrel shaped parenchyma cells. Done. Next, vascular bundles. Vascular bundles. How is a vascular bundle in roots? Neck or root? Tell me. You should inform me because we have done it already in under vascular bundles. How is the vascular bundle in roots? First thing. Radial. Very good. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಡೈಕಾಟ್ ರೂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನಾನು. ರೇಡಿಯಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡಯಾರ್ ಟು ಎಕ್ಸಾರ್ಕ್ ತಾನೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಇದೆ? ವಾಟ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್? ಡಯಾರ್ಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಇದೆ? ರೇಡಿಯಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಇದೆ? ಹೌದು, ಡಯಾರ್ಕ್ ಟು ಎಕ್ಸಾರ್ಕ್. ಇದು ಯಾವುದು? ಡಯಾರ್ಕ ಯಾವುದು? ಟೆಟ್ರಾರ್ಕ್. ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. Right on. In dipod roots, vascular bundle is radial and tetrarch. In bracket sunflower. Only sunflower is tetrarch. ಇಲ್ಲಂದ್ರೆ 2 3 4 5 6 ತನಕ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Radial and tetrarch. Bardra? The bracket to right? 4 xylem and 4 phloem tips in different radii. Bracket al barkolidre meaning na. 4 xylem, 4 phloem tips in different radii. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ನಾನು. ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದು ಏನ್ ಮಿಸ್ ಏನಂದ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಾರ್ದು. ಟೆಟ್ರಾರ್ಕ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 4 xylem and 4 phloem tips alternating with each other. Different radii. Done. Next. Xylem. Side heading xylem. Xylem is arranged in what condition? What's the arrangement of xylem here? ಯಾವ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಯಾವ್ದು ಅರೇಂಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ xylem? What is the arrangement of xylem? Xylem ಬೇರೆ, vascular bundle ಬೇರೆ. Very good. Savita is right. It is exarch. Very good. Exarch. Done. Good, Ravi Surya. Exarch. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ನೀವು ಅದರ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು ಎಕ್ಸಾರ್ಕ್ ಅಂತ ಬರಿಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಯು ನೋ ದಿಸ್. Xylem consists of all elements. Xylem consists of all elements. ಯಾವ್ದು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್? What elements? Xylem elements ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರೀರಿ? Yes, ಬರೀರಿ. 4 ಬರೀರಿ. All the 4. You write that also in your book. Xylem consists of all the elements. What are the elements? Tracheids, vessels, xylem parenchyma, and xylem fibers. Scleroids anangilla, xylem fibers. Good. Write all the 4. Tracheids, vessels, xylem parenchyma, and xylem fibers. Then first ಬರಿಬೇಕು tracheids. First xylem parenchyma fibers ಬರಿಬಾರ್ದು. ನಿಖಿಲ್ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್. First ಬಂದು tracheids, second ಬಂದು vessels, third xylem parenchyma, fourth one is xylem fibers. No, sorry, next time you will not do this. Next, phloem. Phloem consists of all the 4 elements. Name the phloem elements. Tell me. Write all the 4 elements. What are the 4 elements of phloem? Where is that new boy who has come? He was asking me what is this happening now. New boy, say yes. Are you there? Okay, YouTube's comparison, phloem parenchyma, phloem fibers. Good. New boy, where is he? He was asking what chapter is going on. Are you there? Okay, good, Markirtana. New boy, where are you? Today and you are joined, you said. Okay, right. Correct, Varshita. Okay, very good. Points for Kodi. Is there any that new boy is still there in the group or he left? Only 94 students are there. Where others went? Okay, tell me how many? Okay, 94. I'll check this. This I can, if you say yes or no, I'll get the number of attendees directly software ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ನೀವೇನು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಬೇಡಿ, ನೀವು ಬರೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಎಷ್ಟು ನಿಮಿಷ ಬಂದಿದ್ರು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. 94 members, ಸುಮಾರು ಜನ they left already. That means you are cunning yourself and you are cunning your parents. 100 plus ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Nabita, new boy left. Is not in the meeting. Okay, how do you put it? 110 now. Where 110? 94 members are there here. Only 94 are there today. They left. So listen, don't worry. I take attendance. I don't take attendance. No problem. We will get the software copy. Soft copy ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡ್ತಿದ್ರೆ lecture ಬಂದ್ರಿ, ಎಷ್ಟು ನಿಮಿಷ ಇದ್ರಿ, ಎಷ್ಟು ನಿಮಿಷಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದ್ರಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ. Don't think that I should only take attendance. It's very transparent it is than in the class. Okay, 108 ಇದ್ರು, ಎಲ್ಲ ಓಡೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈಗ ನಂಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಅವ್ರ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಉಗಿತೀನಿ ಈಗ ನಾನು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು. ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಇನ್ನೇನು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ 15th ಇಂದ, ಅವಾಗ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ. And moreover, you are studying for your parents' sake and our sake. You are not studying for yourself. Write down. Next. Phloem elements bardra. Okay, next write conjunctive tissue. Say ready. Conjunctive tissue ಅಂತ ಬರೀರಿ. 108 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಜನ ಓಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Today I will ask them to call your parents how long you are there in the class ಅಂತ. 5 ನಿಮಿಷ 10 ನಿಮಿಷ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಕೆಲವರಂತೂ 1 ನಿಮಿಷ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಂದು ಓಡೋಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ. Okay, write it. It is undifferentiated parenchyma tissue. It is undifferentiated parenchyma tissue present between xylem and phloem. Undifferentiated parenchyma tissue present between xylem and phloem. Next, pith, P-I-T-H, pith. It is very small or sometimes absent. Sometimes absent. And if present, it has parenchyma tissue. If present, it has Done. So that's about the dicot root anatomy. Now what I'll do is I'll give you monocot root ground plan. You are supposed to draw the enlarged section. Look, remembering this. Are you getting it? So you will have a task now. What is that? You have a task. Right now, I'll give you the ground plan of dicot monocot root, and you will have to write this in enlarged section. So I'm giving you now monocot root anatomy. Example is Zea mays. Zea mays andre maize ಗಿಡಕ್ಕೆ Zea mays ಅಂತಾರೆ. Okay, maize plant is called Zea mays. Okay, now ground plan ಬರಿತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. Ground plan. Circular outline, root hairs, almost same irutte, but one difference ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. I am drawing small cortex and the large steel. ಆಗಲೇ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಸ್ಟೀಲ್ ಬರ್ದಿದೆ, large cortex, large steel ಬರಿತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇದು ಕಾರ್ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಇದು ಎಪಿಫಿಲೆಮಾ, ಇದು root hairs. This is cortex is small. This is endodermis. Below that pericycle. Round ಬರೀರಿ, ನಂದು ಕೈ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಆಗಿ ಓಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನೀವು ಇದನ್ನ ಕಂಪಾಸ್ ಇಂದ ಬರೀಬಹುದು, ಇದನ್ನ ಮಾತ್ರ ಕಂಪಾಸ್ ಇಂದ ಬರೀಬಹುದು. ನಾಟ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್. ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಪಾಸ್ ಬರೆಯಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಇದು pericycle. Now inside this I'll show you the xylem phloem elements. Xylem phloem, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Almost 10 plus you should write. This is xylem. This is phloem. Centrally there is a large pith. Can you make out the difference? Dicot ಗೂ monocot ಗೂ difference ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ ನಿಮಗೆ? Dicot ಅಲ್ಲಿ cortex 7 to 8 layered. ಇಲ್ಲಿ hardly 3-4 layer ಇರುತ್ತೆ cortex. Okay? So you start drawing along with me and complete the drawing. Okay? And remaining you should draw as a homework, because I want to show you the difference. ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೇಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್. ದೊಡ್ಡ ಪಿತ್ತು polyarch bundles, polyarch xylem and phloem. Vascular bundle is radial, polyarch ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ polyarch ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಸೇಮ್ ಬರೀತೀನಿ, ಬಟ್ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಬರೀಬೇಕಿದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಡ್ರಾಯಿಂಗ್ ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ಮೀ. ದ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಬರೆದು ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ, ನೀವು ಮುಗಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡೋದು. ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾ ಬರೆಯಲ್ಲ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಕನ್ಸ್ಯೂಮಿಂಗ್ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಟೈಮ್. Okay, then I draw endodermis. You start drawing along with me. Ground plan barive, ella section barbadi monocot jo, and points and all I want you to write later. First you draw the diagram. This is the endodermis. See how I am drawing endodermis. Watch it properly. I am not making one line and drawing them. ಒಂದೊಂದರದ್ದು ಬಾಡಿ ಎಷ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಥಿಕ್ನೆಸ್ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಈ ಥಿಕ್ನೆಸ್ ಗೆ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕೀಗ. Again I'm drawing this next class. You have to draw it. Endodermis. Same way pericycle I will draw. Slightly bigger cells, more flat cells I draw. Pericycle I am drawing. See again, I repeating it to you. Once again, I will not draw because it is more time consuming. Pericycle. Okay. Then xylem I'm showing you. You are drawing right. Okay, fine. Protoxylem, metaxylem, phloem. Protoxylem, metaxylem, phloem. Around 10 or plus 10 you should write. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 10 plus you should draw. Okay, this much you should draw. Then remaining all conjunctive tissue, thin wall cells you should draw. For that you don't waste a lot of time. Very thin, lightly you can hold it. This is a conjunctive tissue. Time up ಆದ್ರೂ ಬರೀರಿ. ಅವನು ಯಾರೋ ಬರೀ ಟೈಮ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರ್ತಾನೆ ನನಗೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ sieve tubes, companion cell, phloem parenchyma, phloem fibers. If it is time late also you should draw it now. I will wait for you. Sieve tubes, companion cells, phloem parenchyma, phloem fibers. In between conjunctive tissue, usually held tissue. Only between xylem and family. Centric bandre nimge parenchyma cells. See, idu pith idu. I told there is a large pith at the center. Almost all cells same in size. Here, ish parire. Amele tangential wall thickenings. Other than xylem, you should draw tangential wall thickenings. Nilla, only tangential wall thickenings for a xylem illade iro kade tangential wall thickenings for Casparian thickenings. Almost similar how you drew it earlier. ಇಷ್ಟು ಬರೆದು ಲೇಬಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ. Let me see. Draw it fast. 2 ನಿಮಿಷ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆದ್ರೂ ಬರೀರಿ. I will wait for you. And labelings you should do. Already I have done it. Draw fast. Only for the first diagram I'll give you a lot of time. Second diagram onwards, no time. You should draw it fast because it comes under practical part. 5-mark question. Draw, label, explain. Arjun, show me drawing. Don't clap and all. Show me the drawing. Switch on your video, Arjun. Arjun. Switch on your video and show me the drawing. You can't finish so early. I know it. You cannot showing and all, we report it here. You don't do like that. Whom you are going to cheat? I know. That's why he has done all that activity. ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಹೊಡೆಯೋದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾನೆ ನನಗೆ. I don't know, somehow these people are not wanting to learn anything. 87 members. You lie, you do whatever you want. I am retaining the drawing till you complete. I will take his pic and I'll call his parents. Because acting too smart is not going to work well. If one person is less, also no issue, but you should not do all these activities. Finished all of you? Waiting. Yeah, it's already 1:04. 1 more minute, I'll wait. Okay, 1 more minute I'm giving you, finish. Next, other things you can do it later. Right now, major things you draw it and leave it. Okay, done then. We'll stop the video now. Then you finish the labelings later. Sujal, how much time you want? Bye, Anjan Shetty. Thank you. Bye. Next class ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾಳೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ದೆಲ್ಲ drawings. 3 minutes you want? Okay, take 3 minutes. For you, next time class will be late, I think. Waiting, Sujal, finish fast. Aita, Sujal. Yeah, you can leave, Anjan. I'll take off. Where is that Sujal? Who said 3 minutes? Are you there? Or you went? Waiting, beta. I'm waiting. ತುಂಬಾ ಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀಯಾ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ you can others can leave ಆಯ್ತಾ done now bye then all of you see you bye